I saw the pipes and drums band at the welcome day. My mom was like, "You're coming here and you're doing that." And I was like, okay. And then, I've been doing pipes and drums for all 4 years, so yeah. And I feel like it's kind of influenced my cousins and my younger cousins as well. I got three younger cousins. 2 of them are here right now, and 1 of them is coming next year. So I feel like that big decision kind of helped them as well. Came in freshman year, did really well, honors gym bar, geometry, and then I had honors algebra 2 sophomore year, honors algebra 2 trig sophomore year, and it was the hardest course of my life. It helped me work hard because I went into that class thinking, oh, I'm good at math. I'm not gonna study, I'm not gonna do the homework, I'm just gonna cruise by like I always do. And I think Spidell and the people in that class and basically just that class in general kind of made me realize, oh, I kind of gotta lock in. I showed up to one of their meetings during enrichment and Brother Frank was like, it's only 9 notes, it's 9 notes, like you got this, you can do this. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll try. And they started me out in a little like recorder, little chanter. And then for the first year, I wasn't even playing. Like I didn't even have a read in, and they progress you really well doing that. It's brought me really far in life also, because I'm playing for my family. I've played at funerals. I can play the bagpipes. Not many people can say they play the bagpipes. This is a funny story. I told my boss, I work at like a restaurant. I told my boss I play the bagpipes. I was like complaining that my feet hurt. He was like, "What shoes are you wearing?" I was like, "Oh, my marching shoes." He's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Oh, I play the bagpipes." And he made me come into the restaurant and play. And I didn't get any money for that, but yeah, it's opened so many doors. I see people at parades that I've seen for the last 4 years. And like, oh, you're Charlie. Like I know you. See them once a year, but it's awesome. I love it. Yeah. I would say I've definitely gotten more confident. I think that just kind of happens with age anyway, but I came in freshman year, pretty much no one came from my middle school. I maybe had 1 kid, and he's still my really good friend. But basically from the beginning, I played freshman soccer, so I had a few friends coming in, but I just kind of had to talk to myself and say, hey, this is something I have to do. I have to get out, I have to go talk to people. And I think with CBA and the jobs I've worked and the circumstances I've been in, I can talk to anyone. I can talk to brick wall if I have to. So I think it's definitely helped me with that, just the social aspect of everything. I did Application Academy over the summer, which is really good. It's like a week where it's like 3 hours every morning for a week, and like the end of summer, like you're not missing anything in the summer. You get your application ready, all your extracurriculars, your essay, everything, basically everything on the Common App. And I walked out of there ready to submit applications whenever they came out in November or whatever it was. So I did early decision to Villanova, and kind of figuring I wouldn't get in there, I kind of was like, all right, if I don't get in here, I'll go to Fairfield, I'll go to Providence, I'll go to Penn State, even though it's a huge school, I didn't want to go there. But I had other options, and I think the guidance office here kind of helped me with that. Kind of kept my expectations where they had to be, but also saying, hey, if you get in here, this would be awesome. So definitely coursework. Like I took a bunch of business classes, a bunch of math classes, knew I didn't want to go into math. Was never really that good of a writer, don't want to go to English, don't want to go into English or anything like that. Those classes were challenging, and it helped me to say, hey, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm passionate about. Like there's a bunch of like investment club and stuff like that. I don't want to be an investment banker or anything like that, but yeah, just kind of coursework, definitely talking to people. Like I wouldn't say I'm friends with my teachers, but I know them on a personal level to the fact where they say, oh, this is what you're good at. This is something that maybe you should look into. Oh, maybe Villanova, maybe Fairfield, maybe Providence. And the guidance office was good with that as well. I guess I have kind of 3 main ones. So first one was freshman year when I didn't really know what was going on, and I was like, what is the school? What's happening here? I was assistant hockey manager with Gary, and we lost our game, lost to like some terrible team, and then everyone went in the locker room, and it was nothing like anything I've ever seen. Everyone was like hugging each other, they were crying. I was like, what is happening here? Like I didn't really realize. I guess I'll say the brotherhood until that moment, pretty much. And it took 6 months into my freshman year. I'm also proud of how how I put myself out there, like with pipes and drums. If you told me 4 years ago, I'm like, oh, you would have been in 4 New York City parades. Going into New York, you're marching on 5th Ave, St. Pat's is right there. I would have told you you're crazy. And the last one probably just, I would say kind of the beginning of the end. Just these people I've spent the last 4 years with. Like, I'm ready to leave, but it's kind of like, oh, I don't really want to do this. Like, I enjoy being here. I enjoy the people. I enjoy the people I get to talk to every day. But it's necessary. It's time to move on, and I'm ready for it. But it's a tough pill to swallow. I mean, I'm gonna say get involved, but I feel like it's kind of a cliche answer. I would say try and be entertained by everything and everything. I mean, I've been on every type of trip. I went to an art museum with my AP art history class. Like, why am I doing that? Like, it's fun. It gets you out of the classroom. I have to go to mass. I have to go to retreat. Like, I get to go to mass. I get to go to retreat. Other schools don't have this. I'm at CBA. I have the privilege of being cool crazy and being in the student section of all these games and playing varsity sports and playing at a high level and acting in theater and being in Pegasus and all that. So I would say get involved, be entertained by everything, and know that you got it pretty good.